Hello. Hello. It is February 28th, 2025. 7:03 in the morning, and I'm out here. Obviously. My bangs are looking weird. I cut them yesterday because they were getting in my eyes. Okay. Why am I doing this? Why am I walking with a camera? I'm doing this to improve my articulation and also get my thoughts out, or just journal my thoughts. And by journaling my thoughts, I can also improve my articulation rather than just like writing it down. Also, I feel like writing it down takes forever. Anyways, I'm improving my articulation right now as I speak. So, what do I want to get out of my mind? Out of my mind right now. Okay, so February, it was like AP Lit, and we were reading this book, and every time I had to sit down between classes, or there was like homework time and I had no homework, and I had no homework to do, I would just read Claire in the Sun. It was a pretty boring book. Let me just say that. It's very popular. I probably shouldn't say that, but it was so boring, and the plot went by so slow, and there wasn't that much that happened. But I was just enjoying the fact that when I would sit down, I would have something to do instead of kind of just sitting there. So, because I don't know, I'm very offline. So when everybody else is sitting, they're kind of on their phone, and then I'm kind of just sitting there, kind of bored. So it was nice to have something to read. So I started watching videos on what books to read, and I came across a bunch of recommendations. And then when I went to Sam's in the book aisle, and I was like, wow, they actually have a lot of these books, it was so surprising to me, because when you get fiction books, like if you go to like a normal store, they never have fiction books, or they'll only have like the basic like Atomic Habits or something. It's like they already have that, and whenever you're looking for something, they never have it. But surprise, surprise, like fiction, I guess everyone just reads fiction because they sell fiction everywhere. And so I got Fourth Wing because that was one of the ones I saw, and someone recommended in the video. So I got that. Why is my voice so weird? Anyways, I got that, but I read the entire, like, what's part of the series in a month. And let me tell you, I've not read that much. I don't even think I've read that much in my life. Like, this is the most I've ever read. And on top of that, I read like 2 nonfiction books, some of the Bible, and another book that I'm like halfway through, which is so crazy to me. But yeah, now I finished Onyx Storm, which isn't the last book in the series, but it's the last book out. Like, I'm gonna have to wait years before she writes another book. I'm feeling the reading slump. One thing about nonfiction is you don't get the reading slump. Like, you might get bored, you might be like, this information is useful, but you just throw the book out and get another book. Like, you don't get attached to the book. You don't get attached to the characters. You don't feel many emotions. So, yeah, that's kind of... It's like a downside and an upside of fiction, is like you really feel it. But then when it's over. And it's done. And then you have to be like, this isn't real life. Anyways, I guess I just wanted to talk about how I'm in a reading slump and kind of process that It's so crazy that I read 3 books. No, I read 5 books, but like 3 fiction books in 1 month, but on my own will. And that was like, okay, they were on average like 500 pages. But yeah, I feel like I can't read anything anymore. And that's the dilemma. But the thing is, because I read nonfiction, I feel like the reading slump is easier because I can just read nonfiction and I won't be like, oh, this isn't like the other book, because it's a completely different genre. I'm gonna run now.